now let me tell you why. What is up with your smile? It's impossible. Not melting, irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, getting over this surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a big Costco haul for you. I have not been to Costco in quite a while, and I actually have not been just grocery shopping and done like a big haul in quite a while either. We've just had a really busy week, or a busy few weeks, and so we haven't been doing like our normal shopping. So now we will get back into our normal routines of grocery shopping every week. So now let's go ahead and just get on into the Costco haul. As I said, it is pretty big, so I will share everything that we got today. So we were out of a lot of things, almost, I mean, not everything in our pantry, but definitely like the perishable foods, we were out of basically everything. So I started out by getting a big pack of this Great Grains bread. As I've said, this is kind of like a middle of the road bread. I feel it's not like the most unhealthy thing, but it's definitely not the most healthy. And so it's something that I feel okay giving our kids and everything, but our kids will actually eat it. I also got a big 24 pack of eggs. I love getting our eggs at Costco. We don't eat them every day, but when we do get eggs, I definitely like getting them from Costco. I feel like they're just a pretty good deal there. These are something I'm super excited about. We basically never get these from Costco, just like their muffins, because as many of you know, if you shop at Costco, you have to get 2. So it's like a whole dozen huge muffins. They're so good, not good for you. But the only thing is we have 5 people in our family. 3 of our boys are just really little. And so like 12 muffins is way too much for our whole family. I don't remember who I was watching, but I watched and they said that they actually froze half of their muffins. And I thought that was like a brilliant idea. I don't know why I never thought to do that, because of course I freeze our bread and it turns out great. It's not soggy or anything after you defrost it. You just leave it out on the counter. But I thought, oh my gosh, we can actually get muffins once in a while and freeze half of them, and then we're not stuck with a dozen muffins to eat before they go bad. The next thing we picked up is just this 3-pack of deli meat. It has turkey breast, ham, and, okay, so it has oven roasted turkey breast, honey ham, and smoked turkey breast. So we have actually never got this before, but it was on sale today, so I decided to go ahead and just pick it up because I believe it was like $2.50 a pound. It was really inexpensive, so I thought that was a really great deal and definitely worth giving it a shot. The next thing we got are these Kodiak Cakes. They are our very favorite like pancake mix and waffle mix. I will make these in bulk, so it actually comes with 3 little bags in here, and it's a huge, if you use like the whole bag, it's a huge portioning. And so I will go ahead and just make 1 whole bag and then freeze the rest, and then we just pop them into our toaster, whether we make waffles or pancakes. And it's so nice to just have like homemade waffles or pancakes in our freezer ready to go whenever we want. I also picked up a big bag of Romaine Hearts. I love getting our Romaine Hearts from Costco just for salads and things like that, because you get 6 in a bag and they are organic. So for the price, you definitely just can't beat it. Now this is a new buy for us. I've never gotten the activity yogurts before, but we usually just do like Greek yogurt and put a little bit of honey in it, maybe some granola on top, but we keep it pretty simple. But I do occasionally like to get like the fruit-filled yogurts. I know there's more sugar in them, so I don't get them all the time. But these were on really good sale today, so I just figured I would go ahead and try them out and see if our kids liked them. I also got a big bag of Doritos. This was definitely not on our list, but I saw they were on sale and I knew this would just be like a really fun thing to go ahead and have to snack on. Then I got this big 5-pound bag of Clementines. Our kids love these, and my husband and I love to snack on them when we're at home or even just like out on the go. They're really quick and easy and convenient, and they're delicious. I also got a big bag of frozen pineapple. I love putting pineapple in smoothies. It really will sweeten up your smoothie, especially if you're putting a lot of greens or vegetables in your smoothies, because the sweetness of a pineapple really does mask those veggie flavors, and you can get your kids to drink a lot more veggie-filled smoothies. Now, if you've been watching my hauls for a while, you may remember back when we lived in South Dakota, like a week before we moved or so, our deep freezer actually broke and went out, and I have no idea what happened, but we lost our deep freezer. And so once we moved in here, we actually got a used freezer on just like a Facebook site. But now that we have a freezer, I'm able to stock up on some veggies and some more frozen foods, because in my last hauls I've kind of mentioned that I just had to be a little bit more careful on like what frozen foods we were getting. But now, as I said, I can stock up. So we love getting this corn from Costco. It's just such a big bag and it's so convenient to have, and it's super delicious. And it's organic. Organic corn is definitely something that we love to get just because it is like one of the higher GMO products, so we do like getting organic. These were not on sale today, but my kiddos do love eating veggie straws just for snacks, and I thought these would be a fun thing to throw into Luke's lunches for school. Now this was another item that was actually, not on my grocery list this month, but I realized it was on sale. And so for such a good price, I figured it would be really nice to have for just like snacks or like an easy lunch sometimes. So I just went ahead and got a big box of these. So now that our weather has been getting a bit warmer, we've been really having a lot more smoothies, and I've been really trying to kick up the greens and the veggies that I put into our smoothies. So I got not one, but 2 of these big containers of organic spinach. Now this is a lot of spinach to go through, but I do put it in our freezer and it stays perfect. Like you can have it for even like a month probably or more, but you don't have to do anything to it. You can either just put it in your freezer just like this in the container if you have room, or if you don't have room, you can like scrunch it into like a freezer Ziploc baggie, and it works great that way too. We have also been out of black beans, so I went ahead and got a big case of black beans at Costco today. I love getting our black beans, and really like any canned items at Costco. I feel like they are just so inexpensive there. These are also organic black beans, and I feel like for the price, you just can't beat it. I also got 2 bunches of bananas. We go through bananas a lot in this house. Our kids are always snacking on them. And then I also put them into smoothies. Like basically every smoothie we have will have a banana in it. And then otherwise I will just put them in the freezer. I will take the peel off and like break them in half, put them in the freezer, and make our delicious banana ice cream. It's a guilt-free, delicious way to have something that really tastes a lot like ice cream. I also got some brioche buns. If you watched my Aldi hauls back when we lived in South Dakota, you know how much I raved about brioche bread. I felt like it was just so delicious, and I haven't really seen it since we got here, but I did see these brioche buns today. I don't even have anything that needs them on our menu, but I'm going to freeze them and just keep them on hand. There's 12 buns in here, so that was a really great deal, and I'm sure that I can freeze them good, but I am so excited to have brioche back in our life. I don't know, I love brioche. I also grabbed a big carton of mangoes. This just came with 6 mangoes, but our boys love mangoes and I love mangoes, so once these ripen up, we will just have these for snacks. The next thing I got was this big box of oatmeal. This is just the Nature's Path brand, and it's kind of like a variety pack, so it has apple, cinnamon, blueberry, flax, and maple nut. But this is like such a yummy brand. My husband is pretty picky on his oatmeal if it's not like homemade oatmeal, if it's just the packets, but I don't always have time, especially when he gets up really early for work. And so we used to get this brand back at our Costco in South Dakota, and they stopped carrying it about like maybe a year and a half ago. And it was such a bummer when they didn't carry it anymore, but I was so excited to try this variety pack out. We haven't tried this exact variety pack out, but I know that Nature's Path is like such a good brand, and that just doesn't taste like really mushy and soggy, which is why he doesn't like a lot of packets of yogurt. But it just doesn't taste really mushy and soggy, which is why he was like really But it just doesn't taste really mushy and soggy like a lot of packets of yogurt does. Oatmeal. But it just doesn't get really soggy and mushy like a lot of packets of oatmeal does, so that is why he is a big fan of this kind. So I know I already got yogurt, but this was on such a good deal, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it back to Costco before the sale is over. If you like yogurt, definitely pick this up. It's buy one, get one free this month, so it makes these like just over $2 each, which is a crazy good deal. I also got a big container of hummus. This is the Sabra organic hummus, and this is the simply roasted pine nut hummus. So we do love this kind, and I love getting it from Costco because it is just like a little bit cheaper than the other stores, and it's actually on sale this month, and so that's why I definitely wanted to get it. I almost got 2, but I decided to just get 1, and hopefully we'll make it back before the sale ends, but it was like $2 off, so it was a good deal. The next thing I picked up is just this big box of granola bars. We love getting the Kirkland granola bars, and we just like to have these on hand for when we go out or just for like a quick snack or treat for the boys. I also got some frozen mangoes. I love frozen mangoes. They're such like a great treat to have at night. If you just put them in the bowl, you can either like microwave them for a few minutes or just let them sit out or just eat them like really frozen, and they're so delicious. So that's one way I love to eat these. Another way is just putting them in smoothies, but I have such a delicious smoothie that I will be sharing with you guys soon. So good, and it needs some frozen mangoes, so I wanted to go ahead and pick some up. I also got a big bag of the broccoli florets. These are just like already pre-chopped up, so you don't have like all the stem and everything with them, but they just make it really easy to go ahead and throw them in a pan for dinner, like as a side dish or something, or roast them up in the oven, so I wanted to go ahead and get some. I also got a huge brick of cheddar cheese. This is sharp cheddar cheese, but it's the Kirkland brand. I usually get just like small bags of like the shredded cheddar cheese or shredded like Mexican cheese, but I figured I would just start getting back into shredding our own cheese because it is cheaper that way. And I don't know, for the longest time I just decided to go with convenience and get it pre-shredded, but I'm gonna go ahead and start shredding our own. I also needed some more of this Better Than Bullion. If you watch my cooking videos, you know that I love this stuff. It's way more inexpensive than getting like the pre-made chicken broth or chicken stock or veggie stock or anything like that. They have it in all different flavors, but at Costco I usually just see it in the chicken. But it's definitely my very favorite way to get stock because it's just so inexpensive and it's really good. I also got a jar of the Basil Pesto. I love Costco's brand of Basil Pesto. It's so good. I make it with like pasta, or I'll put it on chicken, I don't know, or sandwiches. It's so good. So I don't get it that often, but it will last us for a while. And then whatever we don't use, I just like portion out into smaller portions and put it in the freezer, and then I'll just take it out as we need it. I also just got some pre-sliced cheddar cheese. This is the Tillamook brand, but I wanted to go ahead and just have some on hand for sandwiches for my husband for work, and also for just sandwiches at home or just snacking on. And I also got this big bag of chocolate chips. I love putting these in like our pancakes and things like that. It's not the healthiest, but my kiddos love it. And also, as I said, with the Kodiak Cakes, I will make a big batch of them and then freeze them. And so if I put chocolate chips in them, they don't need syrup or anything like that a lot of times. And so they're just like a great snack on the go. The last thing that I got is this big, huge box of rice milk. We love getting our rice milk from Costco. When we lived in South Dakota, our Costco actually didn't carry rice milk, but it's a lot cheaper to get it there than just from Walmart or places like that. But now they carry it at our current Costco in Utah. So I'm so excited to be able to just pick up one case at a time as we need it. Today at Costco, we spent $215.66. So this definitely was a bigger haul than we typically do at Costco. We really had to restock a lot of things since it's been a while. We've kind of been scraping for the last week or so, but now we should be stocked up and we should be like back to our normal Costco hauls. And I'll be going to Winco, Trader Joe's, just kind of like making the rounds everywhere. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe down below if you are not already, and also follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you in my next one.